Ready to go? Here is Yohan Moncada. That one finds the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into
no
an
balls,
0-2
2 strikes.
count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Here's Turner now. And first offering is fouled off. Steele, a 6'2 southpaw, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014.
Hey,
right
two.
through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's
One
not
ball,
worried if he gets
2
to an
strikes.
0-2 count.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Fair ball. Around second is Turner. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time.
Inside,
good
ball
balanced
1.
approach and just blasted it through the infield.
Turner at third. Trout at first. One gone. And
Ball, that's
ball.
off the plate.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position.
And that's a fair ball. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. To third,
he's safe.
Not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that
Ball,
hard,
that's down.
it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Fastball for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Goes down looking. And here comes Alec Boehm. And a foul ball. Out in front and foul to the left side. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Back here at Wrigley Field. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's just foul.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Ward. One away. So here's Horner now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So now Turner into that right side. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Hey, 2. 0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Adele moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Seiya Suzuki digs in now.
Yeah.
Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there.
0-1's the count.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that is the third out of the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, here's Joe Adele. Steele back to work. That's
Inside, ball 1.
And it's 1-0. A swing and miss, and that's strike 1.
Didn't
1-1.
recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball.
He has a
2
tendency
strikes.
to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Throws to second. Not in time.
He made
That's
it
a
safe.
leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. The batter now, Kevin Newman. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here is Moncada. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute
ball.
against these next couple of batters.
Newman leads off second with nobody out. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it beats it for the first out after the drop third strike. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's Trey Turner. Singled and scored his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it's fouled away. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. All muscle to center field. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. Here's Trout. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Slings to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one outside.
Ball, that's just out.
And that's ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
On the ground to third. That'll end the
Got
inning
him.
after a lot of scoring. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss, strike one. Tucker, who's
0-1's
been
the
an
count.
all-star and a gold glover. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now 1 away. And now it's Dansby Swanson. This to third, Moncada. Zips it across.
He's out.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Ian Happ up to hit.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ward makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. First pitch swinging.
I think this is an important
0-1.
inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
The 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
0-1's the count.
Stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Turner collects it. Gets it to first.
He's out.
That's the 2nd out. Here is Dardo. He's already homered here in this one. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add a pair. It's 7-0. That one the other way makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning, and now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Oh, what a lunging grab. Michael Bush, the next to hit. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
0-2 is the
Try
count.
to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Right side.
No,
and
that's
it goes
foul.
just foul. In the air, left field, Ward. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now Yohan Moncada. And a swing and a miss.
Not a lot of people know
0-1's
this,
the
but
count.
this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961,
No
they
balls,
played
2
their
strikes.
first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team
Ball.
of the same name.
Back
3.
foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Trey Turner at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Turner in his 9th season, 31 years
0-1.
old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. They say win.
0-2.
And that's
Ball.
way high. And it's 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. And that's a little
ball
bit
2.
high. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Kelly to first. Out.
Out.
2 away now after the drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Trout.
That's
at
a
the
ball.
plate now. That's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That misses
2-0.
the zone. Ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Yep, that ball went out.
Missed. In there at the knees for a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
Swings and chases a low one there.
3-2.
And there's ball
That's
4.
ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Swing and a chopper out to short. And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Soler in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and miss. 0-2.
He finds himself in a
No
tough
balls, 2
situation
strikes.
early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the
Ball
other
1.
way if you can.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. That's down
ball
and
2.
in. A slider missed. That
Full
one
count.
misses, and the count's full. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Safe at second.
He's in there.
They don't come
Out.
much closer than that. Bang, bang. Bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Up the middle, Turner. And Turner is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. And in there
He's
with
safe.
a double off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his
He's
own.
out.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Alec Bohm. Steele back to work. Crow Armstrong should have it. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. 1 for 2. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game. So here's Darnell with 1 out. On the inside corner for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one
Ball one.
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside.
Nope. Outside.
And it's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second.
Counts full.
Good job to fight that one off. And ball 4.
Take your base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, good take to earn that walk.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. C.J. Abrams. Runners at first and second, 4 with 1 down. Swings here and blasts one left field. Happ ranging back on it. And caught on the warning track. Here comes Yoan Moncada. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's had a tough day
0-1.
at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Dansby Swanson stands in. That one's
Ball
upstairs,
1, no strikes.
Ball 1.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Ward makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
0-1.
Kelly now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, these
0-1's the count.
Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Here's Mike Trout. And there's the strike. Base is empty. 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. And he handles it himself for the out. And now here is Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the
Doubled
count.
up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Watch and see.
And that'll do it. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No balls,
really
2
looks like
strikes.
these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In time to Bohm. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. One gone, runner at first. Nico Horner will come up to hit. On the ground left side, 6-4.
He's out.
And he'll keep it for just the one. Now it's Justin Turner. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, called strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
2 outs. On the ground to the left. And
No, that's a foul
ball. Ground ball, left side. The throw to first.
You're out.
Turner is out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
0-1.
I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup
0-2
after
is the
each
count.
pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at
One
the plate,
ball,
and even for
2
pitchers
strikes.
on the mound.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. And such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
0-1's the count.
Boom. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Slice down the right side. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment.
No,
He's
he's in there.
Late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Now, Joe Adell. And first offering is fouled off. Push. Hauls it in, 2 away. Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. Swings through the sweeper.
0-1.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's
Nope,
C.J.
foul
Abrams
ball.
now. Crow Armstrong. And that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 7th. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So, man aboard, Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Pretty
0-1's the
amazing,
count.
his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you gotta be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat. Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Swanson digs in. The
Ball one.
shortstop takes the ball.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
He's
Turner
out.
with the throw to first. He's out. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Hard hit left side. In time for Bohm. That's the inning. Ready to begin the eighth, and now it's going to be Yoan Moncada. Miller back to work. And
Ball
that's
one.
counted away.
1-0.
Downstairs to Moncada.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one is back. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. And they add a run. It's 9.